Okay, we are live this morning, April 1st, 2020. So welcome to Stretching with Steve, and I'm Steve. So hope you're having a good morning. Today we're going to be doing most of the stretches sitting on a chair, and you'll also need your strap or your webbing, your bath towel, rope, whatever you have. We're going to be using that as well. So make sure you have that handy, your strap handy. So today we're going to spend a little bit of time working on the wrists, and I can see people coming online, which is great, so welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. And this is no April Fool's, the April Fool's Stretching with Steve. Okay, so we're going to start with our wrist. So we're going to push your right hand out, take your left hand with your fingers across your upper part of your right hand, and you're going to take your wrist into what's called extension. So we're pushing our right arm completely straight, elbow straight, pulling back with our left hand, stretching the wrist, so that's stretching the, what they call it, this is an extension, but you're stretching the flexor tendons that allow your wrist to bend down. So this is great for people working at computers most of the day or all day. So that's good. So on the right side, now the left side, same thing. Pulling back with your right hand on your left wrist, your left elbow is straight. And so hope you can feel that stretch in the bottom kind of your palm area. And we'll do that once again on each side. So right arm out straight, pulling back with your left hand, stretching the bottom part of your wrist on the right wrist, and we'll go to the left side again. So, okay, so that's called extension. And now we're going to go into flexion. So right arm again, point your fingers to the floor, take your left hand, put it on the back of your right wrist, and gently pull your hand towards your body with your right arm extended. So now this is stretching the extensor tendons on the right wrist. So welcome, if you just joined us, we're stretching our wrists. This is called flexion of the wrist. And so we're going to go to the left side, so push your left arm out straight, hand on the back of your left wrist and gently pulling your hand toward you. So these are just good stretches to do in the morning before you start your computer work, or if you're a swing shifter, whenever you start, or whatever it is, whenever you start some computer work, this is a good thing. Okay, so shake out your arms a little bit. Let's go back and do flexion again on the right side. Just nice and easy, breathing normal, not holding your breath, and back to the left side. Okay, good. So we're going to do another extension, but this time we're going to turn the palm up. This is called supination. And now you're going to grab your fingers and your palm, and with your right arm out straight, pulling your wrist down. So this gives you a little bit more stretch up your forearm area. And we just hold that for a few seconds on each side. Okay. Okay, back to the right side. We'll do that one more time again. Try to turn that palm up as much as you can. So this is, I feel it in my shoulder too, because my shoulders aren't very mobile, so that rotation movement, I can feel it in my shoulder joint as well. And one more time with the left. Okay, good. So shake out your arms and shoulders. Now we're going to make, and I'm looking at the exercise that we're doing, making a knuckle with your right hand, and then we're going to pull it into flexion make a fist, and then you're going to point your knuckles to the floor, and then just again going into flexion. And flexion occurs when two parts of the palm is coming closer to the forearm. That's called flexion. And when the back of the hand is coming closer to the back of the forearm, that's called extension. So make a fist with your left hand. Take your wrist into flexion and gently pull your knuckles back towards you. Nice and easy. So we'll just go about 10-15 minutes again this morning. Hopefully you are getting relaxed doing this. Okay, so shake out your arms. Okay, now we're going to put our palms together and we're going to push. So this is an isometric contraction, but it's also a good taking your wrist into extension. And then if we want, we're going to push our fingers back to one side and then back to the other side. Welcome those who are just joining us. So we're partway through our wrist stretches. And so if you want to, if you didn't get to the first part of this, when this gets saved on the Be Well Facebook site, you'll see these stretches in entirety. So again, pushing palms back and forth. Okay, good. Now we're going to do some things for our arms and shoulders. So just put your arms above your head. Stretch your arms as high as you can towards the ceiling, sitting nice and tall. And you're elongating your spine. And you're breathing naturally, normally, and holding your breath. Okay, relax. And shake out your arms. We'll do that once again. Stretching up as high as you can, elongating the spine. Stretch as high as you can, hold. Tremendous stretch for the upper back. That's your traps, your middle part of your back, your thoracic, and your lumbar spine. Okay, good. So now with this next one, you're going to sit back in your chair. So we're going to put our arms behind us with our palms to the floor. And then we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. That's the rhomboids again. Squeezing, palms down. You're lifting your arms as high as you can, and then squeezing your shoulder blades together. So tremendous stretch across the chest and the front part of the shoulder. So palms down behind you. Lift your hands up as high as you can, and pinch your shoulder blades behind you. And breathe. And breathe. Good. Okay, so back on the edge of the chair again. So this time we're going to push our hands out, away from us, and slightly down. At the same time, we're going to suck our belly button in as hard as we can into our, as close as you can to your spine. So push your arms down, and then suck your belly button in as hard as you can. And try to breathe at the same time. That's the trick. And just relax. Okay, relax. We'll do that again. Pushing your hands down, or your arms away from your body, and then sucking your belly button in. And then breathing. Not holding your breath. And relax. Good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is with our feet spread out wide, we're going to just let our upper body fold down in between our legs if you can, depending upon how mobile your low back is, and mine's not very mobile, but just relax your upper body down as far as you can. Breathing nice and deep, not holding your breath. Okay, come on up. Just take a nice deep breath in, belly breathe. Expand the belly button out. And then exhale out. Let's go fold over again. So these are stretches you can do throughout the day if you start to get tight, or just to keep yourself nice and relaxed. Take 10 minutes here, twice or 3 times a day to do these stretches. If you want a little bit more stretch, grab your shins and just pull your upper body farther down if you need to, if you can. And then relax, coming back up. Okay, so we're still sitting. Grab your strap if you can. Put your left foot out, or extend your left knee. Put the strap over the ball of your foot, so that's the top of the foot. And then you're going to pull back, so you're getting a stretch in your calf. So sitting nice and tall. So hopefully you have a strap of some sort, a rope, a belt, a towel, piece of webbing, whatever you can find. So we're pulling the toe towards the kneecap, getting a good stretch along the calf, and then we're going to just slowly take our upper body down towards our knee, adding in a hamstring stretch to this. So when I fold over, I start to feel more stretch in my calf. And good. So that's good. Let's go to the other side. So thanks for joining me this morning. Another cool morning out. Okay, I'll put the strap on the ball of your foot. Pull that toes towards your knee. Try to straighten out the right knee if you can. Breathing nice and gently, nice and easy. We're about 10 minutes in. We've got a few more stretches to go. Okay, now just gently bend at the waist, taking your chest towards your right knee. That'll add a little bit more stretch to the calf. And what's nice, if you have a piece of rope or a piece of webbing, you can grab down farther. I've got these little plastic things around this little device, and so it allows me to take the stretch a little bit further. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're going to stand up now, and we did this stretch last time. So we're going to take our webbing or our strap and go up and over our head. I'll turn to the side. So just back as far as you feel comfortable. And then just over and back a few times. Tremendous stretch for the shoulder joint, for the chest. Okay, so if your shoulders are starting to loosen up again, maybe move your hands in a little closer. And then go over and back again if you can. And then we're just going to go over until you feel the stretch in your shoulder joint and your chest. And we're just going to hold while we breathe. You guys are doing great. Nice and easy. Hold that stretch. Great. Okay, now we're going to do side bends. So arms above our head. And let's move our feet a little bit narrower the hip width. Slight bend of the knee joint. And then we're going to bend to our left. A side bend to our left. And just breathe easy. Up. Again. Up. Gentle. Now side bend to the right. And I'm sure your spine has more mobility than mine does, but this feels good. Okay, come up again. Let's do that one more time. We've got a few more minutes to go before we hit 15. We have 2 more stretches to go after this. Side bend. Back up to the top gently, over to the right. One more time. Breathing naturally, not holding your breath. Okay, we're going to add a new one in. So with your right hand, I'm going to turn around and show you my back what we're going to do. So take your right hand onto your rope or your strap, put it behind you. You're going to have your left hand with your knuckles against your spine. You're going to grab on the rope with my right hand. I'm extending up. And so my left hand is going up. So let me get around here so you can maybe hear me. So as I extend my right hand up, my left hand is coming up my spine more, adding a little bit more stretch to my shoulder joint. So I'll show you from the back again. Nice and easy. Just hold that stretch. Okay, let's reverse sides and do the same thing on the other side. Again, your right knuckles are against your spine. And now I'm taking my left hand towards the ceiling, extending it up, and my right hand is coming up my spine, adding a stretch to my shoulders, or my right shoulder. So when you get to a point where you feel that stretch, just hold it and breathe easy. Nice deep belly breathing. Good. Okay, we're done with the strap. The last stretch is a back bend, so you're going to take the backs of your hands, putting them into the low part of your back. Your feet are about hip width apart, and you're just going to lean back into your hands, pushing your belly button away from you. Tremendous stretch for your lumbar area and your upper glutes. Breathe. Okay, let's come back to vertical position. And then one more time. Lean back in your hands, push your hips away from you. Just hold that position and gently return to the top. Okay, that does it for Wednesday, April 1st. 2020. We'll see you on Monday, same time, same place. Have a great day. Bye.